I'm Uncle Mark. Welcome to the channel. It's going to be a very quick video here on how to take this connector off of your fuel rail from the fuel line. I was working on this a little bit, and it's like I've done a 3.6 before. This is the 2015, so it may be a little different than the 2015. So first thing I had to do, be safe, 10 millimeter socket, and under the negative post of the battery. You don't want something happening where the fuel pump comes on or something like that for whatever reason. So it actually has two clips on this one. It's got a blue one on the top and a white one on the bottom. I was trying to figure out how come this must be a newer thing Chrysler's doing. So I'm sure we didn't have these on the older ones. I'm just going to cover this intake. I've got it apart for something else. Don't want something falling in there. So if you push the middle down and then grab both sides with your fingers, my thumb and something else. See how I'm pulling the one side there? I'll show you a little closer. Be patient. So the clip looks like, so I'm pushing down in the middle with one finger, and then I'm pulling this side out one way, the other side out the other way, and then pull the whole thing up, and it should come out. Kind of hard to show you, but you'll understand it as soon as you try. Then you flip it over, and there's a blue clip. I was thinking, how does that one come out? It actually doesn't come out. Push the fuel line in, and then push the top of this flat piece. And if it's not sticky like this one, it should just come off. The clip will stay in there. So you have to just push down and then pull the connector out. So I'm pushing on the white piece, pushing it in, and there you go. Clip came out. Got a rag under there because gas is going to come out either from that line or from your fuel rail. Not really sure why you want to take this off, but there may be different reasons. I'm just going to try and sit this somewhere else. Get it out of the way. But as you can see, it's that easy. I'm going to show you how to put it back onto, and that might make more sense once you see how it goes on, how it came off, in case there's some question as to this. If you're doing something that's going to take a little while, it might be good just to tuck this line out somewhere, or just keep getting in your way. I just tucked it behind one of these hoses here. Should be safe there. Now back to what we were doing. You can see this fuel rail is going to leak, and probably if you take the fuel rail off, it's going to leak quite a bit more. So I did what I had to do. Got to hook this thing back up. There's a little blue clip. It only goes in one way. You'll see as soon as you try and put it in. It can't go the wrong way. You just want to click it in there. And this whole thing is self-sufficient now. You got your blue clip back in. The white one we never took out. Should just be able to push it back on the fuel rail. Give it a good hard push. Once it clicks, make sure that it's tight. Should be able to spin around a little bit, and we're done. Of course, you'll want to hook up your negative cable again. Tighten it up, and it's ready to go. Please subscribe, and you'll get all the notifications. It's easy. The little dog will show you how. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.